Oh dear, this is going to take some getting used to. Okay, well, hello everyone, this is Shadow the Rat, and in this video I thought I would give you a tour of my rat's new cage. And I guess it's not really new because I showed you guys kind of what it looked like maybe a week ago, but it is new to the rats because they have officially been introduced successfully. They are now living together full time in this cage, and this has happened as of yesterday night. So, and of course right now, you know, they're going to fight just to show you what I mean, but it's all good. They're not fighting to harm each other. They're just fighting like, well, baby rats tend to do. Anyways, we're going to get started with the main cage, which is the one over there, and then I'm going to go on to the extension area. So I need to really get much closer because it turns out I can't sit as close when I'm showing you a full pan shot anymore. Anyways, as per usual, I have my favorite spice rack thing over here. You can see I have, again, binder clipped 2 felts to it. And the rats really like this. You can see the way it closes here. This doesn't really give them extra level. However, I like that it gives them something down here. And I don't have anything for just one level, so it works pretty well for what it needs to do. Here we have the little bird fountain thing I have. And the cool thing about this is that it turns out the baby rats really like to drink from it. So Biscuit here, you gonna show us Biscuit? She's a Biscuit. She's so cute, look at her. Oh, she's so sweet. Anyways, over here we have a little Cookie who's trying to sleep. She's in a space pod. So that's the space pod over there. In the very corner you can kind of see I have a clip-on bird food holder. Don't do that, Biscuit. Which has the rat's oxbow in it. And that is just something I recently got that I thought works pretty well. Then, let's see, let's go to the top next. So then I have this pink Dollar Tree bin, and it just has some felt inside along with this log thing over here. And then it has, don't escape Biscuit, and then it has some zip ties in the corners along with some of these safety pins to attach it to the top. And right behind that, this is a little bit difficult, I have this Prequel Tunnel, which I have set up there in order for the rats to run across. And then I have stuff connecting to the second part of the cage. I have a ladder here, and on the other side I have it's really hard to maneuver this, but I have a dinner plate like thing with some fabric attached, along with some binder clips, and sorry, Biscuit keeps escaping. Bad Biscuit. And then this blue bin right here with some eco bedding inside it. So all that's hanging from the top, and then I have my little descending ladder thing here. And right here I have one of the rat's igloos. They very much like sleeping inside here, especially Cream, who she likes to play this game where she kind of just lies in wait, and if a baby comes near her, she'll tackle it, and then she'll push the baby over, and then 5 seconds later she'll let the baby go, which is kind of funny. She won't do it to Cookie though. She tried once and Cookie totally beat her at it, so she hasn't tried again. Anyways, here's the second food dish they have. I have this little shelf here with fabric over it covered in these binder clips, and I actually got that from Goodwill, but instead of getting it from the inside and like paying for it, actually I found it in their dumpster outside, which is I guess where they dump all the stuff they don't think they can sell. And here's Oreo, and so I got it for free, which is kind of cool. Then over here I have a hammock just held up with some of these safety pins and these little hooks that come from my mini bungee cords. It's just on top of this platform here. It's held up by the hooks. And then in the back you can see the, guys, oh my god, the babies are insane, guys. They're insane. But in the back you can see the 4 water bottles I have for the rats, and because I have 5 of them now, they go through a lot of water. Definitely need all 4 of these. And then you can see the lava ledge. Doesn't really serve a purpose there, but I have seen Oreo bending over backwards to chew it, which is kind of funny. So it still does work. Then I have the log bridge right here. And, oh, hi, Cream. Are you gonna go after a baby, huh? Don't worry, Cream has revoked her baby eating skills, but, oh, someone's being naughty, Creamy. Don't worry, guys, that is just baby dramatics. I know it looks crazy. I know it looks crazy, but Creamy here just likes to be mean. They're all good. And then you can see this wheel over here. Just their 12-inch Katie spinner, which they very much like. Then over here you can see a 12-inch flying saucer, along with a snowflake hammock, which has some fabric on it. I think it's felt again, held on with some binder clips. And in the very back, which, oh gosh, I can't really show you this well, but I have a PCV, I think they're called, pipe. It's just one of the curved ones, so the rats can play in there. And then I have this little ramp going up to the second level. And because Oreo here just tried to climb onto my shoulder, you little butt, I'm going to be closing this, and I'll move on to the second part of the cage. Now look at Cream being the little basement dweller. I tell you guys, she is evil. Okay, so, well, I guess I can't lift this completely yet, but over here you can see a hammock that's held up with some safety pins, and another hammock, which is another snowflake hammock, has some fabric on it, and it's also held up with some shower clips and safety pins, and this thing isn't too stable. Anyways, you can see the ladder I was talking about earlier, and this ladder thing here leads up to this shelf, which is just clip-on, has some fabric in it, another food bowl again. Gosh, I'm gonna lose the babies, I tell you. Then this here is Espresso's favorite box. It's a shoe box, just has 2 holes cut in it with some tissue she brought inside. And then here you can see that I have my second Critter Nation mini shelf, and it turns out, I'm losing Oreo again, sorry. And this is why I usually don't do cage tours with the rats inside the cage. They won't stay inside. Okay, anyways, right below this, and I can't really see, oh, you know what? I'm going to show you from a different angle. It's just, it's not going to work very well. Okay, here we go. So, you can see I have this really cool giant shelf thing that is actually the exact size of a Critter Nation side pan. Where's the baby? There's the baby. Okay, we're all good. Yeah, the exact same size as a Critter Nation side pan. And it's pretty awesome. It fits perfectly into my extra area, and it really helps me make use of the space in there because it's like I have a whole nother level. The babies really love it. Actually, all the rats love it, but the babies are just like hyperactive little crazies, so they really, really love it. Anyways, I think this is a really cool little shelf. I actually don't know where the heck it comes from, probably from Lowe's or some other place like that again, but the place I actually got it from was my grandmother. She had it, she didn't have any use for it anymore, so I just cleaned it, and I'm using it for the rats now. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I will have a introduction video for the rats coming out soon. Maybe I'll wait a little longer until Cream's no longer a grumpy butt about this. Hi, Creamy. Oh, she's gone. Where'd the Cream go? Creamy, Reamy, where'd you go, Creamy? Oh, she's little, my Creamy's gone. Okay, well, I'll show you Cookie then. Hi, Cookie. Hi, Cookie. Trying to sleep. Aw, she's trying to sleep. But yeah, that's basically the whole cage. The rats are very much enjoying this, and let's try to give you a pan shot. So that is the first cage. You can see lots of stuff. And let's move on to the second part. And this is the second cage. So, as you can see, it's pretty much a Critter Nation in 2/3. I really like it. I have to admit, if I had a double Critter Nation, if I was allowed to have one, I would definitely have them side by side, just because what I've seen of the rats is that they actually like having a lot of horizontal space. Like, they've been running back and forth a ton, and while I think they would definitely enjoy some vertical space, I definitely see them enjoying the ability to actually run back and forth a lot. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this cage, and I think the rats are too. So thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, you can visit my rat website at www.rattricks.weebly.com if you're looking for any more rat care or especially rat trick training tips. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!